Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Well, I cook every night, and this is probably one of the reasons that I post a video each day. I usually try to post a video of what I cook, but unfortunately sometimes I might cook the dishes that people will not particularly like. But today, I think there's a dish many people will like. It is a lo mein, and it's a dish that my wife said, well, we might want to have a lo mein because we haven't had that for a long time. Now, making lo mein can be really simple. In this particular case, I use angel hair pasta noodles. Now, I didn't have any angel hair pasta noodles on hand, so I need to boil it. Now, boiling it actually is really quite simple, and the best approach I find is that to boil it in a wok. Now, in this case, you want to have a stainless steel wok, and the reason is that, first of all, stainless steel wok do not accumulate oil, which from stir frying. And the end result is that it will give you a much clean flavor when you boil noodles. Otherwise, your noodles might be rather oily. And another reason that stainless steel wok is really good is because when you boil anything like in a carbon steel wok, it will remove that protective oil film on the surface of the wok. And the end result is that the carbon steel wok might end up rusting. But stainless steel wok will not do that. Because it is rust resistant. So from that standpoint, it is excellent. Now, as you can see here, I have actually quite a bit of noodles in it. In fact, I have 2 pounds of angel hair noodles. And the nice thing is that after you've boiled it, you can store them. So this is kind of like advanced prepping. Now, I do not treat my noodles in any specific ways. In the Asian noodles, when you boil them, they never put salt in it, which like in pasta noodles, a lot of time people put salt. And also, I find that the best way to stop the noodles from boiling, instead of rinse it in water, I have a large bowl of cold water. And I just put the noodles directly into this bowl. Now, I bought this large bowl, which is a strainer, which is great because I can easily pour off the water. And this makes the process much simpler, and you don't have to struggle, with pouring or anything like that. So after I used the wok start to boil the noodles, I got rid of my spaghetti pot, and now I use it to boil all kinds of noodles. Now, with 2 pounds of noodles, that's what you get. I'm able to have basically 5 containers. They're about like 2.5 cup to 3 cup plastic containers, which is the shallow one of the take-along container. And so I just keep them in the refrigerator, and they are ready to be used. Usually, they will last for up to about, I would say, maybe 2 weeks. And so they are really pretty good shelf life. Now, some people say, why do you use pasta noodles for making lo mein? Well, the answer is really simple, because why not? Okay, let's see how we make that lo mein. Now, first of all, I'm going to use some broccoli, partly because I have them on hand, and this is a nice of advanced prepping. I could have used anything to make this pasta noodle dish. In fact, I asked my wife, on this lo mein dish, I asked my wife what kind of vegetables she liked. She said, well, it doesn't matter. Whatever that you have, it probably will turn out to be great anyway. And broccoli is excellent for that. So, I stir-fry the broccoli first. I actually already used this wok to cook some fish. And that's why the surface of the wok looked a bit, has stain on it because of the fish that I cook. And I did not add any more additional oil at the time. So I added extra oil to make sure that there's enough oil to stir fry the broccoli. And the next is that I'm going to add some portobello mushroom. Now, again, the portobello mushroom has been already in my prep. I cut them up, and this portobello mushroom actually, again, the shelf life is not too bad. Make sure you get them dry. If they are dry, they last for a long time. And then I follow by some asparagus, which I have remaining in my advanced prepping. Now, all of these ingredients I put into this dish, they are all about maybe somewhere between a week to 10 days. Now, based on this, you can see the advanced prepping really works very well because all the ingredients look very good. They may not be perfect, but they definitely are very acceptable. I put in a little bit more oil. Now, right now, I'm doing what I call a dry stir fry. I did not put any fluid in it. This is a good way to actually char the ingredient lightly. As you can see, there's hardly any oil at the bottom of the wok. This is one way to actually create great flavor. Next, the vegetable is probably, I would say, about 50% done. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And the oyster sauce will give it very nice flavor. I added at this point is to actually able to coat the food ingredients really well with the oyster sauce, so there will be good flavor. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water because I'm going to steam the vegetables slightly to get them to the texture I want. Now for the lo mein dish, actually it's good to have the vegetable a little bit softer than, say, if you do a regular stir fry. Now you notice that the water also did a good job in cleaning the wok as well. And when you make a lo mein, one thing you want to do is that you want to have enough sauce that will allow you to coat the noodles. So as you can see, I have more sauce in this dish than I normally do. And you can adjust the thickness of the sauce that if you want by adding some cornstarch, but most of the time it's not necessary. Okay, now the dish is almost ready. Next is I add the noodles. Now this is the noodle that I just boiled about a few minutes ago, so they're still relatively soft. Now you ask the question, what's the difference between a lo mein and a chow mein? Now a chow mein, you will fry the noodles with oil. And so you will add the noodle much earlier, and sometimes you might fry the noodle separately and to create a crispy texture, and then you mix it with the food ingredients. Now in this case, a lo mein, you add the noodle way at the end when you already have a lot of fluid in the dish, or in this case in the wok. So basically you use the fluid to coat the noodles. And in some way, a lo mein is almost like a spaghetti, except instead of adding the spaghetti sauce to the noodles, you add the noodles to the spaghetti sauce in the wok and then mix it all together so that the noodles will pick up the sauces from the dish. Now at this point, I already turned off the heat because I don't really need to use any more heat. And so it works out really well. After I checked the flavor of the dish, I decided I'm going to add some spicy sesame oil. I like the dish to be slightly spicy, but not too much, and also has a nice sesame flavor. So this is a good way to combine both of them, and by using the spicy sesame oil. Okay, now the dish is done. As you can see that the total cook time of the dish itself is only about 5 to 6 minutes. And I probably spent about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to boil this pasta noodles. So together this dish actually can be cooked within about 20 minutes. Now in the future, for the next time when I say cook a similar dish again, I will already have the pasta noodles on hand. So in this case, it will be much faster. Now, for me, home cooking efficiency is really important because if you can cook efficiently, it will actually reduce the temptation for you to eat fast and ultra-processed food. Because if you can cook a dish like this in about the same amount of time that you will get eating fast and ultra-processed food, you probably say, no, I think I'm going to eat my home-cooked meal. And of course, the benefit of this dish is that you can make adjustment according to your preference, as well as based on what's available to you. So in this dish, not only that I'm able to select the ingredients I want, I can also flavor it exactly how I like it. I could adjust the flavoring using other type of seasoning agent as well. So as you can see that this dish is very fast to cook. But before I cook this dish, I also fry some fish. I pan fry some fish. This is a fish known as swai, which come from Vietnam. It's like a catfish. And it's a great fish, has great flavor. And I pan fried it first. I coat it with cornstarch and the fried basic seasoning mix. the end result is that it gives it a nice crispy texture on the outside, but not like a deep fried fish. So as a whole, they provide a very nice texture. And then to garnish the dish, I add some additional scallion. So as you can see that this is a quite sophisticated dish. It has many different components. But once you understand the basic principle, once you know the template, you will be able to cook it really quickly, and you can make all kinds of adjustments to create the type of texture that you want by choosing the type of ingredients you want to put in, and also the flavor that you like. Okay, I post a video each day with the goal to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. If you would like to learn more about my fast cooking system, which is really important, that will help you to reduce your reliance on fast and ultra processed food, or eliminate that completely. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I will see you tomorrow.